Welcome to the WBB Amazing Coaches Report. I'm joined again by Hofstra Women's Basketball head coach Krista Kilburn-Steveskey. Thanks for joining me today, Coach.
Thanks, Amanda.
Just one game for the Pride last week. They fell to UNCW on Sunday. Coach, the team got out to a good start in the first half. What did you like from the team in that first half?
We were the aggressor. We were, scoring in transition. We were scoring in our sets, and we were just the aggressor and was really playing with really no fear and a good way for us to kind of get ourselves moving again. And I was really excited, about our tempo and how we were doing.
You've talked a little bit about McCloskey getting some opportunities here. She had her first career double-double on Sunday, 10 points, 10 rebounds. What have you seen from her over these past couple games?
Yeah, it started obviously with her start at JMU, and, we know how well, she does, and just trying to put her in the right place to score. And I think that was some of our thoughts from the coaching staff, and then obviously filtering down to the players, to the guards, that kind of have to put her in an opportunity where she can succeed. And I thought that they did, and she handled it, and seems very focused. She's been very focused in practice, and she just has this opportunity, and she's trying to run with it. Obviously, she would, like all of us, would like to see us having, the win. Whether you score some points or don't, or whatever, rebounding wise too. Overall, we'd like to have the win, but certainly, happy for her and the role she's taken.
Alexis Davis playing some more minutes on Sunday and getting into double figures as well. What did you like from her on Sunday?
Yeah, they had really good film sessions with their position coaches last week. Going in, I felt her and Boogie both. DK kind of gave feedback. On both of them were very attentive, and they're responsible for how we go and how we do. And one of the biggest things that we wanted to translate, coming from me, was that we need you guys to run the show. We need you to run the tempo. We don't need to call, the transition. We don't need to call the secondaries. We don't need to be called, you need to get into that flow. And I think both of them obviously attempted. It was just unfortunate when the game got a little, we had some frustrating. We had some, calls not going our way, things that caused your mental focus. And, that's where we need both her, Lex, and we need, Books to really come together in that role. But Lex had one turnover in the game, so I think that was her finish number with just one turnover. And, so that was one of the things she was trying to do, take care of the basketball, look for the shots more. And I thought she did good in some reps, and then there was a few that, maybe she could have passed on. But overall, I thought she was literally, trying to improve. And that's what Lex does. She is in this gym. She's a consummate kid that really cares about what she does, cares about this team first, and really wants to do everything in her power, to help us do well. And to be able to coach a kid like that, it's just always positive. She's always in this office, whether we win or we lose. She's not hiding. She's not ducking. If she struggles in something, she's ready to attack it and figure out how to get better. And, that's pretty refreshing from a sophomore.
Back on the road this weekend, heading to Towson first on Friday.
Yeah.
A team that you haven't even seen yet this conference season.
Yeah.
What are you expecting to see from them on Friday?
Well, this crew, I think when somebody ever kind of counts you down or anything, you'd be surprised about how well people want to bounce back. And I think we've dealt with some adversity. We've dealt with some injuries. Every time we turn around, somebody's getting hit. Somebody's being taken off the court. So, we have to you kind of have to laugh a little bit about that, because you got to handle it, right? You got to, provide opportunities for Micaiah, providing opportunities for, Sandra Carson, who needs to step up and get us better minutes. But, with all that said, we're coming down, we're being on the road, which is always tougher. We're coming to a opponent that's going to play hard, that's going to come at you. And we just have to handle that. We have to handle that type of tempo consistently, because we do handle it, and we can handle it. It's just, unfortunately, the consistency measure and that button and that leadership on the floor when the momentum's shifting. It's a game of runs, as we know. Welcome to sports is a game of runs, and it's how our maturity is when those runs are happening, how to stop those runs. And I think, that's what we're looking at. So on that road, rebounding against a strong team like this, really defending, taking care of the basketball, because our margin of error, we're still the same team. Unfortunately, our margin of error is just a little bit smaller. Without as much depth, and our margin of error is a little bit smaller. So, that's the key and the discipline that we have to have moving forward, so we can get some wins here and get back on the right track.
And then obviously focused on Towson, but Delaware on
Right.
Sunday, another tough team. What have you seen from them? This will be the second time you've seen them this season.
Yeah, a Towson team prepares you for the physicality of a Delaware team. So, two a little bit different styles. Obviously they played us. Delaware played us a lot in a 1-2-2 the last time, and I felt like, we kind of let that one slip away when we were here. So, we got to take care of Towson first, but a good preparation because, nothing's easy now. I mean, we got to beat everybody, one more team that might be below us and then everybody else is ahead of us, whether it's Delaware and then going into Northeastern Elon. So, it's a road ahead of us that we can handle, but, we've got to have to do this thing collectively and stay together during tough times. And I think that's the big button, is really just coming together as one and not splintering in February, and that's a big key for our team right now.
Pride heads out on the road this weekend, taking on Towson at 7 p.m. on Friday before heading to Delaware at 2 p.m. on Sunday. This has been the WB Mason Coaches Report with Hofstra Women's Basketball head coach Krista Kilburn-Steveskey. Thanks again for joining me, Coach.
Thanks, Amanda.